Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Joan Watson are partners solving crimes in New York City. Sherlock, a brilliant detective from London, now lives in Brooklyn, known for his sharp mind and unique perspective. He's a recovering addict, fighting daily to stay sober, a struggle that shapes his life and work. Joan Watson, once a surgeon, became Sherlock's sober companion, soon discovering her own talent for detective work. Together they form a remarkable team: Sherlock, the chaotic genius; Joan, the steady heart. Their partnership is built on trust, respect, and a shared pursuit of justice. This is Sherlock and Joan. Season 2 opens with Sherlock and Joan in London, far from Brooklyn. For Sherlock, London is filled with memories, good and bad. Joan, new to the city, is eager to see the world that shaped him. They're here at the request of Detective Inspector Lestrade, who needs Sherlock's help on a tough case. Their temporary home, 221B Baker Street, holds surprises and memories. Joan's no longer just following Sherlock. She's his partner, ready for new challenges. London is more than a backdrop. It's a character in their story. The adventure begins anew. Sherlock and Joan are in London to solve the mysterious death of Lawrence Pendray, a wealthy businessman. The police believe it's suicide. Pendray's company was failing, and he was under immense stress. But Inspector Lestrade suspects murder, despite the lack of evidence. The crime scene is spotless. No weapon, no struggle, no witnesses. Lestrade calls Sherlock, knowing only he can unravel such a puzzle. Sherlock is intrigued by the challenge, a murder staged as a perfect suicide. He and Joan dig into Pendray's life, questioning his wife and business associates. Joan's empathy gets people talking, revealing hidden motives. Sherlock quickly dismisses suicide, spotting details others missed. He suspects a clever patient killer with a unique method. The investigation becomes a battle of wits, Sherlock versus an invisible adversary. They analyze relationships, searching for motive and opportunity. Joan's insights into human behavior complement Sherlock's logic. The case tests their partnership and their ability to see what others overlook. Every clue brings them closer to the truth. The stakes are high. Solving the case means justice for Pendray and redemption for Lestrade. The hunt for the killer is on. Back in London, Sherlock reconnects with Inspector Lestrade, his old colleague from Scotland Yard. Their relationship is tense. Lestrade once took credit for Sherlock's work, but now he needs help to save his career. Joan meets Lestrade for the first time, witnessing the complicated history between the two men. She's protective of Sherlock, wary of Lestrade's motives. Joan acts as a buffer, keeping the focus on the case and supporting Sherlock through old wounds. At 221B Baker Street, they encounter a surprise. Sherlock's estranged brother, Mycroft Holmes, now living there. Mycroft is charming and successful, a stark contrast to Sherlock's intensity. The brothers haven't spoken in years, and their reunion is fraught with tension. Mycroft's presence adds drama and mystery. Why is he here, and what does he want? Joan is caught between the brothers, curious about their past. Mycroft is friendly to Joan, making Sherlock suspicious. The tension between Sherlock and Mycroft is immediate and unresolved. Mycroft's motives remain unclear, deepening the intrigue. Joan tries to form her own opinion, navigating the family drama. The Holmes family reunion is as complex as the case they're solving. Mycroft Holmes becomes a central figure, stirring up old conflicts. Sherlock is furious to find Mycroft living in his old sanctuary at Baker Street. Mycroft, unfazed, claims he kept the apartment for Sherlock's return, but Sherlock is deeply suspicious. Mycroft presents himself as a successful restaurateur, charming and well-liked, everything Sherlock is not. Joan, meeting Mycroft for the first time, is surprised by his warmth and interest in her. Mycroft invites Joan to his restaurant, showing concern for Sherlock's well-being. Joan is torn between Sherlock's distrust and Mycroft's apparent kindness. The brothers' rivalry and unresolved issues create constant tension. Mycroft asks Sherlock and Joan to stay at Baker Street, forcing them all under one roof. Joan tries to keep an open mind, but the mystery of Mycroft's true intentions lingers. Is he a friend, a foe, or something in between? The Holmes brothers' relationship is a puzzle as complex as any case. Joan finds herself in the middle of a family drama with high stakes. To crack the Pendry case, Sherlock taps into his London network, the Baker Street Irregulars. These informants provide crucial intel, from tech expertise to street knowledge. Sherlock and Joan recover hidden data from Pendry's devices, searching for clues. Modern detective work blends old-school observation with cutting-edge technology. Joan is impressed by Sherlock's reach and resourcefulness. Together, they analyze evidence, mapping out connections in classic Holmes fashion. Joan's organization and insight help clarify the chaos. Sherlock focuses on the method, Joan on the motive. Their teamwork is essential, logic and empathy working in tandem. Each brings a unique perspective, closing in on the killer. The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together. London tests Sherlock and Joan's partnership like never before. Out of their New York comfort zone, Joan must prove she's more than a sidekick. Sherlock, back in his old territory, struggles with arrogance and old habits. He sometimes forgets Joan is now his equal, not his student. Joan stands her ground, insisting on being treated as a partner. A key moment. Joan challenges Sherlock's theory, offering a better approach. Sherlock, initially annoyed, listens and realizes she's right. This marks real growth. Sherlock learning to trust Joan's instincts. Mycroft's presence complicates things, especially as he takes an interest in Joan. Sherlock warns Joan about his brother, but she wants to judge for herself. This causes friction, but ultimately strengthens their bond. They learn to communicate honestly, navigating personal and professional challenges. Their teamwork is tested, but they emerge stronger. Each case and each conflict deepens their partnership. Joan's confidence grows, and Sherlock learns to value her perspective. Together they adapt, evolve, and solve the unsolvable. London becomes the crucible that forges them into true equals. Sherlock finally cracks the case. Pendry was killed with a long, thin needle delivering untraceable poison through his office mail slot. The method was ingenious, designed to mimic a natural death. The killer needed medical knowledge, patience, and a steady hand. Joan's interviews reveal the business partner's hidden resentment and motive. He was being pushed out of the company, giving him reason to kill. His hobby, building ship models, required the exact skills needed for the murder. Sherlock and Joan connect the dots, motive, method, and opportunity. In a dramatic confrontation, they present their evidence to Lestrade and the suspect. The business partner denies everything, but Sherlock's logic is airtight. The evidence is overwhelming. The killer is arrested. Sherlock saves Lestrade's career and proves his skills are as sharp as ever. Joan's contributions are vital. She's no longer in Sherlock's shadow. Justice is served, and the case is closed. With the case solved, new mysteries emerge. Sherlock and Joan decide to stay in London, helping Lestrade with more cases. Sherlock is ready to face his past, with Joan by his side. Mycroft's presence promises ongoing drama. His true motives remain a secret. Joan's loyalty will be tested as she navigates the Holmes brothers' rivalry. Joan proves herself as a detective, standing tall in a new city. The season will explore her growth and Sherlock's personal challenges. London opens new possibilities, delving into Sherlock's origins and family. The return to Baker Street signals a more personal journey for Sherlock. A new chapter begins for Holmes and Watson, one full of danger, growth, and discovery.